Alright, welcome to day 64, Mastering Astral Projection, the beginning of week 10. The last technique today is the steam engine technique, and it took me a little bit to wrap my head around this, but basically, if you put both of your hands out in front of you and you rotate them in large circles, it's kind of like looking at the wheels of a train. So you can spin them in opposite directions, making big wheels. You can spin them in the same direction, making big wheels. But the idea is that in front of you you're spinning these large wheels, and then you make them grow larger and larger until they get to be the size of your room. I did this a little bit, mixed with other techniques. There's so many techniques now that it kind of takes a while to run through all of them. The chapter this week is on troubleshooting, so we're going to go through some of the troubleshooting methods and review some things. This first section is on energy raising problems, and he says that the most important factor is raising energy and deep breathing via the full body circuit. So I kind of latched onto this concept for me because I've been having problems raising energy, and I'm really spending a lot more time on the full body circuit and really getting into that, and I'm combining it with breathing. So the way that I'm doing this is I'm combining actually 3 techniques simultaneously, and I really think it's helping. I'm really feeling something now where I wasn't before. So I'm doing the third eye center focus, and I'm doing the breathing and counting, starting at the soles of my feet, sponging all the way up my body to the top of my head in the count of 8. And then I'm holding that for an 8 count, and then on an 8 count dumping that energy down the center of my body into the dantian, the abdominal region behind the navel, as if I'm filling a large bucket of energy, and I'm actually looking at golden energy while I'm doing that. And I'm doing that for, I don't know, I'm going to guess probably 10 minutes or so. And by the time I get done with that, I can really feel a sensation of energy throughout my body. Then I go into the primary energy centers, but I'm not spending as much time in the primary energy centers. He says that you should practice doing the full body circuit and raising energy wherever you can. When you're driving, when you're sitting in the office, when you're in line somewhere, just practice. For primary energy stimulation problems, he says that you should avoid doing too much stimulation in the heart and brow centers. That can lead to emotional, psychic, mental imbalance. So I'm actually spending less time with the centers. I'm kind of just jumping in there. I'm still doing the electric mixer, where I just jump in and I spin up that area, and I visualize the color associated with that energy center. So bottom one is red, the one behind the navel is orange, the one in the solar plexus is yellow, the one behind the heart is green, the one in the throat is blue, the one in the brow area is indigo, and then the top of the head is violet. And finding that by the time I do the full body circuit, I get to the primary energy center stimulation, and it's really easy to do. I can just kind of kick it up really fast. So one of the other things that I'm doing, I found this other technique when I was just playing around with energy, and this is a energy body loosening technique. What I do is I imagine that I have a ghost of my body. It's kind of a pale blue color, and I start at my feet and imagine it moving out to the side of my feet, like it's hinged at my knee, and I see my feet and lower leg below my knee, hinged out from my knee, moving out sideways, and then I hold it there for a moment, and then I bring it back, and then I imagine my knee also moving outward, like it's hinged at my hip and hinged at my foot, and then I imagine my hip moving out as if it's hinged from my shoulder and hinged from my knee, and then I imagine my shoulder hinged at my hip moving outward, and I go up, I do each side of the body. Well, I've tried it both ways. I've done either moving all the way up the left side of the body and then doing all the way up the right side of the body, or going back and forth, first the left knee, then the right knee, etc. And then when I get to the top of the body, I imagine that I'm hinged at my hips, and I'm moving my whole body, my whole torso, including my head, forward. And then I bring it back, and then I imagine it moving backward, and then I bring it back to center. That really does something. I'm really starting to feel something from doing that technique. This didn't work so well today, but yesterday it worked really well, where I imagined my whole body rolling over like I was rolling over in bed. Did it really slowly though, a little bit at a time, just roll over the whole body. Yesterday it was really powerful. Today I was having, wasn't quite as powerful, but I was having some sleepy issues today. And the other thing is, so anyway, try that for energy body loosening and see how it works for you. The other thing is relaxation problems. He's saying if you're having a hard time getting certain parts of the body to relax, hot shower, bath. If that doesn't work, try yoga style stretching, and then consider your morning OBE attempts shortly after waking up, because the body's fully relaxed from sleeping. Or you could do the same thing after a nap. I think that's all I'm going to go with today from the chapter. The affirmations for today are: morning, I am in control and at peace when out of body. After the OBE exit, I move away from my physical body, glancing at my astral hands and drawing energy into my projectable double. My vision remains clear, my thoughts lucid and rational. The evening affirmation: tonight, I awaken while my body remains asleep. I stay very calm, as I would during trance practice. I use the projection methods I've been practicing to raise the exit symptoms successfully. I slip out cleanly, easily, and uneventfully. So there you have it, day 64. I had dreams last night, very disjointed. That's it for me. Thank you. Bye-bye.